Hi, Tim and Derek with Morris Group here today. Derek is one of our drafters from the BIM department and also one of our prefab specialists. We're here today to actually do a collection of a utility building. Basically through that process, we're going to run through with this laser scanner at different points to collect it's millions of little pictures. It basically combines it into one image that we can combine into our models. That model itself then can then be used to add content, extract content, and be able to actually clearly see what the site conditions are.
The most common application for the scanning and using the point cloud would be like an existing factory or a project that you plan on adding more content to. We can model in the existing content so that way we can prefab the new part of the job, and we know it's in there accurately and it's going to fit.
Depending on the size of the area and the amount of congestion in the ceiling, that will determine the resolution and the amount of scans needed. In a low congested area like this, we would typically use a higher resolution and add more scans to get different angles to pick everything up in the overhead.
For a project itself, this is invaluable because of its accuracy, because it gives you the opportunity even on an existing building to prefab. So you could take a scan of an area, potentially look for areas that you could run your conduit, be able to add your conduit into a project.
So once we got collected the point cloud scans, we'll bring it into the office and then we'll import using scene software. And the scene software we end up using to make the scene to go. The other software we use is Autodesk Recap. That'll make the point cloud file that we'll bring into Revit, and then we can use to overlay to either populate or show the as-built conditions in the Revit model. And then once we do that, we can export it out into Navisworks, and you'll see a 3D representation of it.
Once that's all pulled together, it's just a matter of how much content you want and what you want to extract it out. The drafter can immediately fire in there and start putting in, drawing a conduit, getting everything you need, getting it to the real world dimensions, and then basically putting it on an install drawing and getting it over to the prefab department. Once the prefab manager has it, it's a matter of scheduling, getting it bent up and sent out to your field. That's usually a pretty timely process.